Hey guys, it's Kyle from Aviator PPG, and today we're going to have another how-to video, but this time we're going to be replacing the net on an air conception. Replacing the net is very easy. All we do is pop these rivets out, and then pop the inner pieces out of them, and then after that we line up the new net and we put it on. All in all, it takes about an hour. That's the first time, never done it before. We can do it in about 30 minutes. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with one of these tools. You can drill out the rivets, but with one of these tools you can actually just pinch the rivets out, and then you can take every single rivet around and the net will actually come off, and then we can actually use a punch and punch out each single rivet that's on here. So first we're going to start and we're going to go all the way around it and take off every rivet. Alright guys, now that we have every single one done, the net is actually all completely removable now. You can just leave that in the middle or get it out of your way. Now we're going to use a hammer and a small screwdriver, or if you have a punch works too. We just go around each one and just tap it out. Alright, now once that part is done, we have all of the rivet ends inside of the tube. So all we're going to do is pick up the tube. You can actually see all these rivet pieces. They all just fall out right there. Now it's time to get the new net, and we will start installing the new net, and I'm going to show you how to do that next. Alright, now you guys are probably wondering, how are we going to do this new net? When you get a net, they come like this, just in a simple netting form, which is very confusing for some people. However, it's very, very easy to actually just line it up and go around the whole net. The key is, don't rivet anything until you know it's lined up 100%, because if you rivet the first one, and if you're off, chances are you're going to have to get a new one, or if you're lucky, you can get that old rivet out. And all we're going to need for this is your rivets and a rivet gun. You can get these at pretty much any auto parts store. I think they're 10, 15 bucks, maybe Amazon. So we're just going to open the net. And we're going to move it all the way around the cage. And I'll show you how to do that right now. Alright, now that we have the net laid out, we can just start from one end. And we have to use the ends with the little knots in them that we have to put the rivets through. You'll be able to tell right away which end is the rivet end. Okay, so we're going to line these up. Just line up each hole with each rivet, or each hole on the net with each spot that a rivet would go, and make sure that it's equal. And then you can, as long as you started on the correct one, you can start with that one and work your way around. Okay. Now that I made sure they all correspond with each other, we can start riveting each one in and go from there. So you guys might be wondering, how do I put the tensioner back in? The piece with the spring on the end that actually runs through the net to keep it tight. What you do is you actually unravel that from the original net. It actually weaves in and out snake-like. But what we found is really useful is one of these little cable tensioners. You just tighten it together and that's it. Easy way to tighten your net, super easy to take apart, and they're reusable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to install this on the actual new netting, and all we do is install this, put it on the motor, and we're done. So let's get to it. Now that we've finished putting the new net on, you can see that everything looks good on here. We pulled these tight right down on the bottom of the cage. Once everything's done, you can see how this is all routed through here, just in and out of each loop. That's all you need to do. Once the net is on there, you shouldn't have any issues. You can see that every one of these rivets is actually black, and we send them all out that way. You guys will get a full netting and a full netting set and a rivet set. And everything's good to go. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.